If you've ever stared at a task for hours and still couldn't start, what I'm about to tell you might change how you see procrastination forever, because your brain is actively lying to you. This isn't a planning problem, and it's not because you're lazy. It's a survival mechanism. One part of your brain wants comfort, another wants your future, and every time you procrastinate, comfort wins.
Deep inside your mind, war is breaking out. Your automatic, ancient emotional center perceives a simple spreadsheet or an essay as an immediate physical threat, launching a chaotic, hostile takeover. It hijacks your hands and retreats to the couch. But while scrolling gives you 3 seconds of relief, it leaves you drowning in an... And here's the disturbing part. Scientists discovered that the cure motivation at all. To break this loop, we have to look at the mathematics of temptation. Behavioral scientists, motivation is determined by confidence and reward, divided by your impulsiveness and delay. When a deadline is weeks away, your brain heavily discounts the future reward. Because your natural impulsiveness multiplies the effect of that delay, completely crushing your motivation to work. To defeat this equation, history's most productive minds bypass internal willpower entirely, using radical environmental design. Novelist Victor Hugo faced an impossible manuscript deadline. Knowing he would succumb, Hugo locked away his clothes, leaving himself with absolutely nothing but a giant knitted shawl. With no physical option to leave his study, his brain was forced to execute.
Against all expectations, he finished the manuscript weeks early, not because he became disciplined overnight, because he removed every path to distraction. He engineered an environment where focus became the only choice left.
And that matters more than you think. Because procrastination isn't just a productivity problem. Every day you avoid something important, tricking you into systematically delaying your own long-term well-being. We run from tasks not because we are incompetent, but because we fear the negative emotions they trigger, whether it is the existential dread of a major career transition or the raw boredom of dirty dishes.
Procrastinators stay trapped because they negotiate with their feelings, waiting mood to change. More than 1,000 years ago, a Zen master discovered a solution.
A student approached the master begging for enlightenment. The master simply asked, "Have you eaten your breakfast rice?" The student said yes. The master replied, "Then go wash your bowl."
The message was powerful, non-reactive execution. The master completely removed the space for emotional negotiation. There was no debate, no guilt, and no delay. Procrastination thrives because your brain processes information about your future self as if they were a complete stranger. Every time you delay, you are callously shipping your pain down the timeline. By building a conscious, vivid connection to your future self, you shatter the cycle of avoidance. You stop treating your future self like an anonymous stranger, protecting them from the weight of today's delay. Because motivation follows action, never the other way around. You do not sit down to write an entire book or finish a massive project. You sit down simply to type a single sentence.
Your future is not built by the days you feel motivated. It's built by the days you act anyway. Stop negotiating with your mood. Step up to the desk, wash the bowl,